Shane Bruce, Resto Mod Daisy, with a hail and farewell. This is a Daisy Model 95 that a customer sent in for his father. It was in rather ragged condition when we received it. We've done a video on receiving the gun, and it really had some horrendous rust and paint issues. So we've done our magic to it. We've put new stocks on, we've done some surface work, we've done some internal mods. So now the gun is packing a 764 air tube, a Cobalt 327 Super Spring, and he's seen the light and decided, yes, he'll go with the 50-round spring-loaded Model 25 Daisy magazine. But in addition, we're also refinished the end of the original shot tube, and it's you'll notice has no flange because this is a button loading style shot tube. In other words, loads from the top of the gun. For the Model 95s, they never had a lightning loader option. So we've redone the tip of it so it matches the rest of the gun. And let's go down here and take a look at the muzzle. On these guns, because they're set up a bit differently than the Red Ryder, there's not a front barrel band. So instead of a full-length copper accent piece, we put in a small copper accent piece just to take up the bit of space from the end of the muzzle to the end of the shot tube. It's got the copper look. It's a Resto Mod trademark. We like that. Now, this will allow the shooter to use a spring-loaded 50-round magazine, which will give a little bit more velocity than the rattle trap shake and bake tube does. In terms of woodwork, what we've done to the gun at the customer's request is equipped it with a shotgun butt, which is a straight butt. You'll note there's no curve to it. And it has a straight wrist because that was part of the original design of the original stock. This has got a unique little accessory item on it. I've never seen that done before. Don't know quite what the function was. But as you can see, this stock did have issues. It had cracked where they normally crack. Now, this is not an issue for us with the glue-up maple stocks we build because there is a glue line running down the center of the stock where the two halves are held together, and that'll help combat some of that cracking fatigue that the popular wood stock was prone to suffer from. This was also one of the combination guns Daisy built. This was equipped with a plastic forend, which is quite attractive, and because it's plastic, it over time shrank so that the bearing point for the front mount didn't work properly. We've replaced that and decided to go with a pin-through system. And like all pin-through systems, you drive it in one way and you drive it out from the other way if you ever want to take the forearm off. But it's in there nice and solid. Let's get a shot of the tech sheet on it. We'll, if you guys want to freeze frame it and look at the data, feel free. When we got the gun, it was running about 105. We put some oil in the gun. It got up to about 153. Did our first spring swap. We got it up to 286. Second spring swap and Model 25 shot tube 307. And after the fire bluing process, this is I've looked at this on 4 different guns now. It runs about 327 after fire bluing. So something's occurring in the metal, heating it up to achieve the fire blue look that does seem to tighten things up, or maybe it expands stuff. I'm not quite sure how that's working, but the process is reflected an increase in speed on every gun I've checked on it so far. A little soon to say that's definitive, but it's an observed phenomenon. Anyway, we're getting ready to send her home. She's been a great gun to shoot, been a great gun to work on. I haven't done a wide body in months and months and months, and the difference between them and the regular Red Ryder is pretty substantial. I really like these guns. We've got some other guns in the Remuda that require some modification. One of them going to be I believe a 141 or a 142 Defender. I'll have to dig it out. But it's something that we're going to do something spectacular with. So, that's all we've got for you today, kids, as we bid hail and farewell to a Resto Mod Model 95 heading back off to its homeland. This is Shane Bruce with Resto Mod Daisy, signing off.